Again, guys, you're doing good. We're going to move into our triangle series, followed by our hip openers, followed by our spine series, and then surrender. So let's try to bang this all out for you guys. Okay, triangle. Let's do it. So coming from our, where were we? Our downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, you're going to lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it through. Actually, let me do this on this side. Okay, low lunge, bring it through. Inhale, warrior one pose, Virabhadrasana 1. Rotate your left heel down towards the ground. Inhale, lift your torso and hands up high into the sky. Shorten your stance. This will help you in warrior 1. Okay, really lift up, bring your shoulder blades down your back. You want to be almost like a heel to heel alignment versus heel to inner arch like warrior 2. So your heel, your front heel should be aligned to your back heel. Lunge, where you're stacking your right knee over your right ankle, 90 degrees. Lift upwards, push back into your back foot like you're trying to rip the mat apart. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2 pose. Been here before. Open up, warrior 2. Get situated. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, reach forward, triangle pose, Trikonasana. So rotate your right arm down so it's on the inner right leg, pushing against your inner right leg, and then lift your left arm high. Okay, you're creating a little triangle here. Breathe here, gaze upwards. Make sure you're not dumping into your foot. You really want to make this, your spine should be pretty straight in this. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Shift your right foot so it's parallel to your side mat. So both of your toes are going to the front of the room. They're facing forward in the same direction. Hands out wide. Legs should be pretty wide apart. Exhale with a flat back down. Come down to Prasarita. This is wide-legged bound pose. So you can do a couple things. You can keep your hands so your wrists are stacked under your shoulders, creating a flat back. Again, no wrinkles in your neck. Or you could lower down. You could grab your legs, your calves, or your ankles. And I like to grab my ankles and pull myself towards them with a completely, as best as I can, flat spine. So breathe here, whatever variation works for you. Should be an intense hamstring stretch. Breathe into the intensity. Inhale, put your hands to the ground. Come up. Exhale into warrior 2 pose. And then inhale, exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1 pose. Come up, rotate, shorten your stance. Rotate your right heel towards the ground so your foot is parallel to the back of the mat, or even at a 45-degree angle. Put your heels in alignment, lift your gaze, your torso so your shoulders are stacked over your hips, hands up into the air, pinkies towards each other. Again, push through either side of your feet like you're ripping them out apart. Long spine here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side, gazing forward. Inhale. Straighten your leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So, again, put your left hand inside of your left leg. Lift your right arm high. Gaze upwards. Create a long spine with your body, your torso. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale into warrior two. Inhale, exhale, bring your feet forward to Prasarita. This time, we are going to interlace our hands behind our back and come down into the forward fold, the wide-legged bound forward fold with our hands bound behind us. So again, keeping your torso and your spine straight, lower your torso down, lift your arms up high, feel a nice stretch in your shoulders and your hamstrings. Breathe here. Release, come on up. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That was triangle series. Now we're going to go into our hip openers. So inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose. So bring your lower your left leg down, bring your right knee behind your right hands in the front. Flex your right foot to protect your knee. Look back behind your shoulder and see your back leg, and make sure your back legs and feet and toes are straight back. Okay, not like pointed in. They should be in a straight line. Puff up your chest, sit up, bring your hands kind of closer to your hips, and really kind of puff yourself up, like a pigeon, I guess. And then exhale, lower down. You can come to your forearms, you can stay there. You can come to our forehead. You can reach your arms out long. Whatever is comfortable for you. This is going to be possibly an intense stretch. So breathe through, like we've done before. Inhale through any parts of your body that you feel resistance. Send your breath, visualize your breath going and opening up the parts of resistance, and stay with it. Let whatever's going to come out, come out. It needs to come out, so let it come out. Don't fight it. Stay with it, sit with it. You're all set. Come on up to your hands. Kick that leg back into downward facing dog. You can also shake your leg out if that helps, your right leg out. And then inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Lower your right leg. Left knee behind left hand. Flex your left foot. Shine your heart forward. Look behind you. Make sure your leg is straight. And lower onto your forearms or onto your forehead, whatever is comfortable for you. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Exhale into downward facing dog. Very good. Now, come to a seat on your tuchus. Or no, I'm sorry, don't come to a seat. Come on down to high plank pose, top of a push-up, and lower down very slowly on the count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your body down. Zip up your legs in the back, toes to touch. Push your feet into the mat. Hands should be under your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose. So inhale, lift your spine up. You can keep your hands on the mat. And lift your spine up and forward. So forward, rather forward and up. Or up and forward, either way. So up and forward. Push down through your toes. And you should feel a nice spine strengthening here. Exhale, put your left cheek to the mat. Bring your hands along your body. Just chill out. Breathe here. Inhale, bring your chin to center. Kick your legs up behind you so they're bent with your feet in the air. Reach behind you and grab your feet. And inhale, exhale, kick into bow pose. So inhale up into bow pose, kick your legs behind you. This is kind of like a dancer variation. Nice back bend. Come to the soft part of your belly. You can, when you breathe, you might rock back and forth. Focus on trying to get your knees together or close to each other. Exhale, let it out. Put your right cheek to the mat and let your arms flop next to you. Relax. Inhale, come up. Tabletop. Come back. Come to stand on your knees. Okay? Stand on your knees. Your feet down, or you could come onto your toes on your back feet, whatever's comfortable. Keep your legs stacked, your knees shoulder width distance apart. Hip width distance apart. Inhale. Bring your hands behind on your lower back, like you're sticking your hands down your back pocket. Elbows face towards the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, camel pose. So push your hands into your hips, pushing your hips forward. Gaze slightly upwards. Feel a nice stretch in your back body. Again, getting there by pushing your hands into your hips. Like pushing them forward. Should feel intense. Breathe here. When you're ready, come on back. Sit on your heels. Good. Now, come on forward and come down to your butt. Your feet on the ground, sitting, almost like boat pose. And then lower one vertebrae at a time, down, so your torso's down the mat, on the mat. Okay. We're now going to move into bridge pose. So bring your feet shoulder width distance apart. Bring it close to your butt so that your fingers are tickling your heels. Push and ground through your feet and push up. Lift your hips up, keeping your upper back on the mat. As an option, interlace your hands, shimmy your shoulder blades underneath your back, and engage your quads, not your butt. So engage your quads to lift. Try to relax your buttocks muscles, your glutes. Okay? Breathe here. Release, let it down. Breathe here. Now, I'm gonna come up. I have to check where we're at, people. Oh yeah, Supta Baddhana. Okay, so just bear with me. All right, I'm gonna pause it and go to the next series.